Hello, my lovely Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the upcoming week. This is going to be from the 23rd to the 29th of March 2020. Take what resonates, guys. Leave the rest as usual. Watch your other placements if you like to get a more thorough overview over your current energies. And yeah, let's dive right into your reading, guys. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're not tapping into all that panic and craze out there and just staying on your course, thinking positively, trying to stay healthy and doing your thing. Alright guys, so let's see what's coming up for you guys. I have a crazy deck here. It's the Phantasmagoric Oracle, Phantasmagoric Theater, sorry, that's what it's called, and I love it. It's crazy and I thought it was fitting for crazy times, right? Look at that, you've got the Lover's card here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, if this is a love situation, because that is what the Lover's card is talking about, of course. This is kind of a connection, a union with someone that you feel really close to. This could be an existing relationship. This could be someone you feel a connection to. And this could also be only a state of harmony with yourself, kind of just feeling at ease where you are at the moment. And what lovers also talk about is sometimes is a decision that you need to make in a situation. We will see how this all plays out, but the Lovers is actually a card about union and harmony, and yeah, about twin flames and soulmates. I'm not a big fan of the whole twin flame craze either, because not everybody has a twin flame. I know we all like to think that, but not everybody has opted in as a soul to make that kind of experience in this life. But I mean, soulmate connections is equally as strong and beautiful, so maybe you're dealing with a soulmate here. All right. Okay, we've got the card 44. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Okay, so some of you are thinking about someone from the past, definitely. Someone you have a strong connection with, someone you felt harmony and this kind of union with. It doesn't have to be a love situation, guys, because, there are many of you out there and it might not even be your reading. So if you don't see where this is leading, I mean, then let it go, because I feel this could be very specific for a few of you out there who need to hear it, and maybe not so general. All right, so this is someone you are thinking about, or something you're thinking about. You're clinging on to the past a little bit, because this card reminds you to be in the present, to live in the here and now, and not hang on to something from the past. This could even be some childhood memory, longing for childhood, for kind of the feeling of security, the kind of feeling of being mothered and nurtured here for some of you, right? So try to let go of the past here as far as possible. It feels like you are defining yourself over what has happened in the past, over a beautiful moment that you are longing for. And that's not just all of who you are, because life is changing, you are changing, and it feels like you need to move on with this. You can't be stuck in the past here with something. That's what the card is trying to tell you here. Look at that, the attachment card. So you might be attached to someone from the past, to some old story that is going on, and it feels like the masks are coming off now, though. It feels like you are becoming aware of that attachment. I mean, this card can also talk about physical addictions, about substance abuse. It can talk about codependent relationship. If you are in an existing relationship, it can be many things, but you can ask yourself, Taurus, what am I attached to? What am I still clinging on to? And for some of you, it has something to do with the past, because it's there. You can go back to yesterday. Try to see things as they are right now. Make the best of it. Live in the here and now, and concentrate on the future and not on the past here so much. Okay? So yeah, it feels like you are shedding something, some light on on something that is hidden. It feels like emotions are coming up to be seen and to be healed by accepting them. So this week will be very interesting for some of you Taurus out there. Nothing will come of this situation. Oh, I mean, I don't like these kind of readings in a way, because they are not really positive at first glance. But then if you look behind it, I mean, there is so much chance for you to grow here and to heal here, because if you finally accept that, especially if you have clung on to something or someone for a while, this can be so liberating, guys. And we have a new moon coming up on Tuesday, the 24th, I think. A new moon in Aries, which is very powerful, which is about letting go of the old, moving forward with the new, making new plans, And yeah, so whatever this attachment is, guys, and you will feel if it resonates with you. Like I said, it might not be for everyone out there, but if it resonates with you, try to let it go this week. I mean, you have a huge chance here with the new moon. All right, and what's the energy that connects that all? It's the card of healing. This is the King of Cups energy, actually. This is, look at that. You kind of opening your heart, you kind of shedding masks here, trying to let go of attachments from the past, healing. And you know, healing occurs if you let feelings rise up and just accept them and just don't react and just see what you feel and be in the emotion, let it happen. And if you cry, you cry, you know, there's nothing bad about it. Quite to the contrary, it can be very liberating and healing if you just let emotions come up and you look at them. That's the way healing can occur, guys. So this is something very deep, very, could be hurtful, of course. I mean, something like that is not easy, especially to come to the realization for yourself that what you're clinging on to is not working out for you anymore. And yeah, healing also involves a bit of hurt, of course. So this is looking at your emotional wounds, no matter what they are, if they are from childhood, if they are concerning, I'm getting sibling here as well. So you could be dealing with a sibling here, a situation from the past. Maybe you're not talking to your brother, to your sister, something like that. There is something that wants to be looked at, and just sit with it and let it come up, because we usually try to repress emotions, and if you do that, they just pop up over and over again like a cork that you're trying to push underwater. So if you just let it be, and I love this tarot, by the way, it's the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's very deep, you know. Also the kind of description of each card is very, very deep and very profound, and I love it, because the King of Cups here in this deck especially means that you come in touch with your emotions and you just try not to react and just be in the here and now, especially like this card wants to tell you, and just let things happen, go with the flow of life, because this is water energy. Water is healing, water is going with the flow. I love it. So huge opportunity for you, Taurus. I just want to get one card of advice for you. What's going on with Taurus? Can we get some advice? No, these are too many, guys. What can we get for Taurus? What's the advice next week in this situation? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Self-love. This is the most important thing, guys. If you try to heal something, if you look at your wounds, try to be very compassionate with yourself and don't kind of be too critical about yourself. I mean, we all have the tendency to think we must be strong, we must not cry or something like that. But, you know, if you're healing, just try to give yourself all the love and the compassion that you can in this situation. Because if you're hurting, you need that. And you don't need that from someone else. You need it from yourself first and foremost. And if there is something to forgive, forgive it. Forgive others and forgive yourself, because this has to do with the heart and this has to do with healing, and forgiveness is always a good thing here. All right, guys, I wish you all the best, Taurus. Bye-bye.